Hey everyone, ArdrethShadow here, and welcome back to Blush Blush. So previously, we were going through this murder mystery party parallel event thingy, and we're almost done. I met my first boy ages ago. Okay, and yeah, so we only had like 3 of these left. So, oh wait, what did I need? Okay, cold boyfriend, level 70 organized. Yeah, I think we're there. And then finally, Xianyun, who... Yeah, you're not the sexy animal Bayonetta girl, but... it is what it is! Okay... And, well, speaking of it is what it is, I am now overpowered! Now... logically, nothing should stand in my way, especially since... yeah. And ironically, tomorrow is Blush, that's what I'm playing. Tomorrow is when Crush's parallel event starts, which... yeah, seriously, Sad Panda, next time you do something like this, can you not have it be both games in the same week? I'm just saying. Like, even if it is just a day difference... like, I still haven't even edited those videos as of now. Okay, well, anyhow. We're going to whine and sort of dine him. Thank you, my dearest. You rock my world like enormous cradle big enough for worlds. Well then. Okay, now we're gonna go to the carnival. Oh! Yeah, it does look kind of freaky, doesn't it? Not gonna lie, I'd probably have the same reaction IRL. Garrett is sorry he screamed so much. He had great time! Yeah, he's screaming because he's enjoying himself, not because he's scared by the freaky-deaky, weird, not Freddy Fazbear thing in front of us. Alright, he wants 5,000 veggie trays. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's still the same, so... yeah, luckily, cooldown time is almost non-existent. So there is that. And just one more round to go. Though Garrett's heart is racing, he is not afraid to tell you truth. He is in love with you. Do you love him back? Garrett is happiest of all time. He must kiss you now. Let our love kaboom like fireworks in starry skies. You sweet talker, you. Okay. Caviar. Okay, I'll have to look at that. Ah, day is already 10 times better. Now that Garrett has seen your face, and your body. He likes that they have not been separated in tragic murder mystery party incident. Ah, yes, that would definitely be very terrible. I mean, no joke, I mean, like, it could happen in a murder mystery sort of thing. He sort of said the secret word. Every time Garrett sees you, his heart skips beat. Be prepared for CPR. Okay. Garrett likes you more than words can say. He is falling in love with you. Oh wait, those words were pretty good. Yeah, straight to the point and tells me exactly what you're feeling. Oh, you are sweeping Garrett off his feet. Allow Garrett to return the favor. Leg sweep! I do remember that from the base game. Well, I say it, like... I'm sorry if I use DDLC modding terminology, but it's difficult sometimes to separate. If you get cold, you may use Garrett's body heat. He is very warm for someone who is supposed to be dead. Yeah. Well, obviously, well... Anyway. Okay, finally something new. You're most precious to get it! You sweet talker, you... Okay, I keep saying that. Alright, since he's not saying anything else... Let's see, where was that thing? Okay. Crystal ball don't lie, sugar. Okay, well... I'm sorry, I had to! Okay, he wants 40 of these. Well... Thank you, my dearest. You rock my world like a Noah's cradle. Okay, he says the same thing. How do I do this? Okay, there we go. Then just 5 more. Oh, nope, just 5 more. Who could have thought that to find love, Garrett only needed to be chosen as murdered victim in Eli's murder mystery party? So simple! Yeah. Ironic, you could say. Maybe simple is not the right word. Garrett's love for you is not simple. It is deep and comforting, like a walk in overgrown forest. He feels lucky to know you, and lucky to be loved by you. Aww. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's still the same. Alright, well. We just need to get through with Cole now, and then we can go and visit Xianyun. We're on the clock, and time is running out. But there's a lot more red wine involved in a murder mystery party than I was aware of. Okay, he already says that. Okay, 30 tea sets. Well, I admit, this is not bad. Usually people don't quite understand my taste, but it seems you're making some fairly decent guesses now. Perhaps your deductive reasoning is better than I gave you credit for. Alright, and then just 5 more to go. I have an idea. You should kiss me. Perhaps it shall bring inspiration, a muse to help us in our darkest hour. Are you trying to be my light in my darkest hour? Okay, no. No, don't. Or perhaps our lips will speak... Or perhaps our lips will speak the truths our tongues are better practiced at keeping hidden when we speak. You're not afraid of what I might learn about you, I hope. Well, this is certainly an interesting twist in the story. For the both of us, our number one suspect is also our closest confidant. I am your number one suspect, correct? How dramatic. Yep, and now we're gonna take you to dinner. And, yep, that's about the same as I remember. He's staring at me as he licks that knife. Jeez. It would be so easy to poison someone's meal if a killer worked in the food service industry. You don't think Poe supplements his poet's income with the line cook job, do you? I don't think so. Have you ever thought about following someone home, quietly figuring out every detail of their life schedule, and slowly integrating yourself into it to gain their attention? For murder-solving purposes, I mean. Obviously. It's like, that's how you work, I guess. Shh. Stay close. I have the feeling we're being watched. Take my hand and don't worry. Every move you make, every breath you take, I'll be watching you. Oh, can't you see? Or you know what? Oh, can't you see? You belong to me. You have such a fire in your eyes when you're determined. You must truly adore solving puzzles and getting to know people. I wonder what fires you would see in my eyes. Or you would probably be like Lumine and have empty eyes with no soul. Perhaps we should set a trap for our killer. Do you suppose one of our fellow party guests would be willing to be bait for us? I feel as though they would, if you asked them. Yeah, because if you went up and asked them, they would probably have the sense to not go along with it. Okay, well, I've been sitting here a while, so give him the castle candles. Oh. Well, sometimes they repeat stuff, so... Well, one thing is certain. Our growing affection complicates our ability to view one another as suspects. Perhaps it would be best for you to abandon my side and continue your investigation from a place of emotional clarity. I mean, you're not wrong, but because we're here making tons of bad decisions, we're not doing that. No, still here. I thought that would be the case. I suspected a heart as trusting as yours would not let a little thing like me being a murder suspect get in the way of your tender feelings. Okay, we're almost there. I enjoy you. I just want you to know, far more than I thought I would. But that doesn't mean I trust you. Not fully. Not yet. But you can certainly endeavor to move the needle. None. Okay, we're gonna give him a freaking police badge. Why do you want police badges, Cole? What a gift. You have excellent taste. Which, of course, you've already proven in your choice of a crime-fighting partner. Thank you. Okay, now we're gonna go on the magic boat ride. And he's gonna try to murder us. Well, if you murder both of us, then how are you gonna survive? Or you're... Oh, I don't know. Okay, yeah, he can just swim over there, I know, but still. Like, if you take me down, you're coming with me. That pond is simply riddled with ducks. I wonder if those beady little eyes of theirs saw anything suspicious. But how to pry the truth from those bills? Leave them alone. I don't know what you see in that Garrett fellow. I mean, he is an attractive mess of physicality and good nature. But his guilelessness is a danger. He'd better watch out if he doesn't get murdered for real. Are you saying that you're gonna... Hopefully not. Tour the estate grounds with me. I want to look at the stars and feel the infinite dread of distance and emptiness hanging above me. It's good to take company along, in case I stare into the abyss too long and need someone to call me back. Jeez. Just because I can't trust you doesn't mean I can't like you. And I do like you. Quite a bit, actually. But don't think that means I've lowered my guard. Although, if you were thinking that, I'd respect your ruthlessness. Pretty confident our murderer isn't Poe. Not that I think that sulky little emo isn't capable of murder. He just strikes me more as the poisoning type, and there's far too much blood at the crime scene for that. Well then. It's like, yeah, I don't know what to really make of that. Okay, well, he doesn't exactly say anything brand new, so... let's whine him. And, okay, he's already gonna say that. And, oh, no, don't do that. How about we give him some Bubbly Steve? That didn't do anything! I hope you're not lactose intolerant. I know the matter is dire, and our tone is serious, but I must confess, chasing after this villain with you is certainly exhilarating. It's just a party. Yes, I knew that. Of course I knew that. I just think if we get a little more method about this mystery, we'll be better equipped to solve it. We get a little more method? Don't you mean methodical? I'm not sure. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen a typo in one of these games. Like, I know there was one in Crush at some point, but yeah. Okay, we're getting there. So if I'm not the murderer, and you're not the murderer, that must mean that he's still at large in the house somewhere. Which also means you're still in danger. Now I really have to stay close. Yes. Okay, well, screw it. I'm just gonna give you 5. Yeah, okay, he says that. Take him on the Sutton coaster, and he's having a headache. I don't remember what he said initially. Yeah, it's literally been over 2 years by this point. Oh, well, right, I enjoyed myself. You need to stop this whole told you so thing. It's rather beneath you, I think. Jeez, and... okay, he wants 1 million weenies! Jeez. Oh. Ah. Okay, there we go. Well, good thing that I'm stupidly overpowered now. Yeah, they barely made a dent in it. You are so interesting. By far the most intimidating and complicated person at this party. I dare say you might even be more so than I. But of course, you know who else is interesting and complicated? Murderers. So perhaps we should both endeavor for a little more humility. There we go. So many murder suspects. How could you ever make time for them all? Wouldn't it be convenient if they suddenly started disappearing? Then you could swear every last minute to me. I'm not good with rivalry. Yes, I know. It's kind of baked into you. Okay, so I'm gonna take that. Take that. And then, well... chances are I might still have to max him out anyway, so... I have grown so fond of you. Now I find the thought of losing you, of sharing you, intolerable. What would it take, I wonder, to make you forget everyone else at this party? I'm tempted to cage you and keep you to myself forever. Amontillado! I have my doubts. Okay, well. Our killer has gone silent. Perhaps they caught wind of our pursuit, and rightfully feared continuing. Perhaps they have simply found something better to divert their obsession toward. We may never know the truth. Well, he said the magic yandere word. Because, yeah, as I was taught, you might think that yandere girls are those that just kill for love. No. The killing only comes as a necessary side effect. It's the obsession. They'll only do that if, like, the target of their interest is either in danger or at risk of being stolen from them. Which leads to, you know, like, jealousy, anger, rage, and then murder. Just once, for old time's sake, would you mind accusing me of some blood-curdling crime? There is something magical in it. Yeah. Don't even ask me what I did. I was like... I don't know. Like, this is what happens when you don't spring for voice acting for these things, but then again, I kind of understand why you wouldn't. Downside is, yeah, you have me awkwardly voicing all of this stuff. It's a mask! Wonderful. I shall cherish it in my own way. Do I want to know what that way is? Probably not. Okay, let's take him to the carnival. And he's ready to shank not Freddy Fazbear. No, unfortunately, not even the auto-clicker would be much help here, even if I still had it. That haunted house has a very misguided sense of what the human mind fears. Anyhow. Oh. Okay, we want 20,000 of these. Oops, no, not 100,000. Okay. Ugh, okay, fine. What if I just give you an extra 1,000? Not even that! You want some more fancy ties? Apparently not. How about some books? Because I don't read books. Well, that almost did it. Oh, okay. Now you're just being silly. Okay. Tea? Oh, come on! Finally. Do you know how beautiful your name is? But you don't know my name. In fact, I don't think I even told you my name. I must have written it 3,000 times in this notebook our host provided us. And when I run out of pages, I may start writing it on my hand, my legs, my arms. Anyone who saw it might assume you're my #1 suspect, or my next victim. But at this point, I think both those theories have run their course. Well, I found something better. This is a good day. Everything I desire has come to be, except one. Ice cream. Let's make it happen. What, did you think I was going to say something about catching the killer? I don't care about that anymore. You're all that matters to me now. Crystal ball don't lie, sugar. Okay, well. So let's give him 10 of these. And... do you say anything else? It breaks me to know this party shall soon draw to a close. Such a shame. How shall I return to the outside world when I have tasted far more dangerous point... when I have tasted a far more dangerous point of view? You got me. Okay, some of this is still the same. You make things better. This is the dearest compliment I can summon, or this is the deepest compliment I can summon. Well, perhaps not quite. Your eyes shine with a light that chases away every dark thought I have. And you have a cute smile. You sweet talker, you... okay, well. Alright, I'm gonna go on a limb and say that's all he says, so let's just give him... sure, I'll give him 5. You captivate me. I intend to never leave you, and I intend to never let you go. Here's to love, to romance, to what it means to be forever. Okay, so there we have that, and now... here we go. Your investigation skills have leveled up. So you finally notice the hallway bookcase has hinges. Normally bookcases don't have hinges, so you tug on it, and it swings open! Is this where the final clue will be? In front of you is a steep staircase. You creep up as quietly as you can. At the top is a well-lit room where a man sits with a book in his lap. He seems surprised to see you. I'm sorry, but this floor is not part of the event. I'm Xianyun, the owner of the house. Can I escort you back to the party? Okay, well I guess that answers the question of how Eli got this house. Thank you for checking in. I appreciate the concern. Okay, age, no! December 18th. Playing Go. Okay, I am familiar with that game somewhat. A positive, scribe, soup dumplings, teas, antiques dealer, organized, and 5'8", so... yeah, he is about my height as well. Okay, let's talk to him a bit. Please don't worry yourself on my behalf. I am perfectly content to sit up here while you proceed with your party. Okay. How did you get roped into renting out your house to Eli, or, well, quote-unquote renting it out? Was the fourth-story staircase not hidden well enough? Perhaps I should cover the passage with a painting rather than a bookcase. That may be less conspicuous. Oops. Under normal circumstances, I would not consider allowing an event specifically designed as a party. That Eli of yours has quite the silver tongue. Okay. I guess that sort of answers my question. You're impressively persistent. It's not a complaint, merely an observation. Okay... well, I don't know if I read this. Please don't worry yourself on my behalf. I am perfectly content to sit up here while you proceed with your party. Thank you for your concern, but I do not wish to join the party. I will remain firm on this. Gentle hands, if you please. What was that wink? Why? Okay. Well. What am I trying to... drinks. Okay, well. Oh, okay, was the next one. I'm sorry. Such a contemporary item. How... charming. Okay, I don't know why you struggled with that there. And I think I'm just gonna give him 3,000. I would imagine by this time of the evening, you would have a good idea of who the supposed killer is. I'm still betting on him. No, don't tell me. I'm not interested in the name. Just the possibility that your party is nearing its end. Well, we're sort of coming up on that. You're welcome to admire anything in my home. If you need a break from the party, I'd love to tell you about my antiques. Okay, I guess, well... yeah, I imagine they all have a story to them. Almost every object does. Whether it's an interesting one or not, well, that's entirely up to you. There are actually many benefits to keeping a recluse lifestyle. There are actually many benefits to keeping a reclusive lifestyle. It does not allow for much drama, for example. That's good! I see your schedule is already quite full with various party-related things. You don't need to crowbar me into your evening, unless you find speaking with me beneficial. Well, I can't say it's a detriment. There are several items in here, as well as in the parlor, that are family heirlooms. It brings me great joy to— look with your eyes and not your hands, if you please! Sorry. Okay, well... It's like, welcome to my home. Do not touch my radio. I'm touching your radio! The energy around you is chaotic, yet overwhelmingly kind. Determined to be involved in any activity that presents itself, are we? Exhausting. Tell me this. How do you take care of you? Not very well, I guess. I mean, IRL, it's like, adulting is hard! So you're attending this party without an invite? I'm not judging, but it explains why your attire is not in tune with everyone else's. And here I thought you had some sort of rebel spirit. It's like, this is my costume right here, take it or leave it! Okay, Xianyun is not saying anything else, so... oh, I passed it. I'm gonna give you 1,000 ties. The fact that I, too, appreciate a good mystery may have had something to do with allowing a party here. When I agreed, however, I did not anticipate a guest would seek me out. And while initially alarming, you are a pleasant surprise. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one nonetheless. Good to see you again. Would you care for a cup of tea? Let's see, open-minded. Okay, well, yeah, all of these are going to be taken care of. Let's see, does he say anything new at all? So far, it doesn't seem that way, so... I'm going to go ahead and go on a limb and say no. Just like his age is no! Isn't it amazing how beauty can be found in nearly everything? Thank you for giving me the opportunity to see it in this. Well, I know Yuri would probably find some beauty in books. Okay, and speaking of books, let's just give you 100 more. And not even get you all the way. 50? There we go. I admit, I am far more interested in learning the answer to your party's mystery than I first assumed I would be. Oh, something caught your interest? The more we speak, the more absorbed I become. Perhaps it is the way you spin the tale, but I sincerely hope you continue to keep me updated. Will do. Immaculate timing. I was just about to go find out what the murder weapon was supposed to have been. Now, can I ask you, instead of becoming the second uninvited guest, now I can ask you, instead of becoming the second uninvited guest of the evening. Yeah, I read that wrong. Okay, so let's get him loaded on 1,000 drinks. Well, hope you can handle all this. Okay, apparently he can. Hold on a moment, please. I need to get a proper pad of paper. My napkin doesn't have any more room for notes. And you must have quite a few interesting murder theories I'd like to muse over. He's one of them. I hope I didn't seem too adversarial earlier. I assumed you were only speaking with me in an attempt to lure me down to the party. Others don't often understand my appreciation of peace and quiet. I can kind of get behind that. I mean, everyone needs that once in a while. Unless you're an introvert like me, in which case you just have revelry in peace and quiet. From what you have told me about Kelby, he does not strike me as the type to have an adequate poker face. I am sure you would be able to tell whether or not he was the murderer by simply asking him. Yeah, he probably would fess up easy. The party's rented area includes the hall, lounge, dining room, kitchen, ballroom, conservatory, billiard room, library, and study. Are you sure you've searched everywhere and found all the clues? I don't know. Have you ever been anxious because you can't remember if you turned your oven off? Oh my god, the prophecy's being fulfilled!
The prophecy is being fulfilled.
Well, at least sometimes I make that joke where I'm like, did I leave the stove on? Or, oh, I have to get going because I don't think I turned the stove off, or something. I'm suddenly having the same feelings regarding the poison garden. Oh, great, that. But I'm sure I locked it. I must have. He didn't lock the gate now, did he? Everything I need is on this property, especially with the advent of contactless delivery. I have very little reason to leave. Oh, damn it. Okay, there we go. That being said, if you were to invite me out, I would likely accept. Good to know. And so far, yeah, he's not saying anything else, so... Let me see, where was that again? Here it is. Okay, we're gonna give you 5. He says the same thing. Okay, I think I'm just gonna give you an even 10. There we go. I may live a reclusive lifestyle, but I would not consider it boring. To fill my time, I have a veritable encyclopedia of things I enjoy. Really? And while initially your interest in me was somewhat overwhelming, your company is fast making its way to the first entry. Have you been spreading word that I'm up here? I've had the opportunity to meet quite a few more guests now. I'm not upset. It's just impacting the time I get to spend with you. You sweet talker. Okay. Yeah, I'm here like, is that just going to be something I keep saying throughout this? Okay. Well. Your hands tell me you must practice an art of some kind. Your hands tell me you must practice an art of some kind. They are the hands of someone who creates beauty from what they feel in their soul. Okay, Yoshikage Kira. Oh my god, well, Yoshikage Kira also wanted to live a nice, quiet life. Oh no. Okay, well... What a twist it would be if he was the actual murderer, but... I mean, if he wasn't even, like, included in the party, I don't think so, unless there's a twist involved. Have you perchance noticed a thread? Red in color and appearing when we are together. I see it clear as day. Oh great, it's the red thread of fate. Frogs make such a delightful evening chorus. Can I interest you in a walk around the park under the stars? We can listen to the night together. Okay, well then. Okay, I might have to cut the video here, but then I guess I will return with another segment in just a while, but... First, let me see if I can just get him to the next level before we do that. Do you enjoy reading? You're welcome to borrow any book that catches your eye. I've read all of them, so if you'd care to discuss anything, I'd be happy to do so. Okay, we can have book talks. I work hard to make sure my home does not look like the antiques I've decorated it with. Cleanliness is divine, which is fortunate based on how much I dislike cobwebs. Good to know that. I have spoken to more people this evening than I have in the last year. That should unsettle me more than it does. I am blaming you and your hypnotic influence over me. Oh sure, it's my fault. Well then again, I guess Marshmallow was the one that discovered him, so yeah. Hopefully that Cole fellow is not the murderer. That would be predictable and dissatisfying. He certainly is the obvious choice, isn't he? I wonder if it is an act, or if he is normally like that. Well, if he's anything like the Cole from from the main universe, it's like, he probably is! He probably is. Okay, he's not saying anything else, so let's see. 150,000. Okay. Thank you. I've admired your generosity towards the others, and I am honored to now be included in it. You've truly made my day. And he's blushing while he says that. Okay, well... you know what, just because... Sure. I have not questioned my solitary lifestyle in a long time, and yet conversing with you has me doing just that. If I may be so bold, I want more of you. Meeting you has been nothing short of medicinal for my soul. Ooh, listen to him go. Okay, yeah, this might... Oh, of course it's gonna end on freaking 47. Well, Thank you for coming to keep me company. Your presence is revitalizing. Okay, well... So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break from this. I will be back with this later. Because, yeah, we are practically almost done here, but... Yeah, I kind of underestimated the amount of time I had here, but okay. Anyhow, see you all in a jiffy.